What's up, Polo community?
Yo.
Hello.
Episode 6.
Got this one in the bag this time.
Shuffle Polo Cast. This is about the 4th recording of this episode. We've had some technical difficulties.
Digital disasters.
And I swear to God, if we have to do it again, I'm going to cry. Let's do it.
I will too. You can reach us at theshufflepolocast@gmail.com. Questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to say, positive or negative feedback, we appreciate it all.
We will take that.
I am Paul Lisska. With me today is Kaleb Christensen,
That's me.
Mr. Andy Willis,
What up, kids?
and our guest today is a polo player from Columbus. His name is Spencer Lucas.
Hello.
What up, Spence?
Nothing? You just chilling?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
your-
I'm
is your mic turned up? Is he dead?
chilling here in the basement with some cool people.
He's totally chilling.
He's talking about me.
Willis, how else can we be reached?
You can reach us on Twitter at theshuffler614 and on Instagram at theshufflepolocast. And we also have a Facebook page, and we have a WordPress blog, not a blog, which is theshufflepolocast.wordpress.com.
And then you also run the Instagram, too.
I do.
You can see my pretty face, all of us in this creepy-ass library thing.
Yeah.
You can just
You can
follow that shit.
You can see where we record from and see the creep factor on the Instagram photos.
It's
1968?
It's fucking weird. It's weird.
Yeah, this building was built in 1968, so it's got some history to it.
All right. Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to give a couple shout-outs. A couple weeks ago, 321 Bike Polo gave us a shout-out on the blog. I just want to thank Aaron Hand and everybody there for doing that for us. We really appreciate it. They found us. We didn't find them, so that was just a really, really unsuspecting thing, and we really appreciate you guys and everything that you do. And also, Sean at Fixcraft reached out to us on Instagram and offered us any help that he could give us via email and a cell phone number. We really appreciate it, Sean. Thanks for everything that you do for us and everything that you supply for the polo community. Meant a lot, so thank you very much.
Yeah, let's get into it. We got 2 topics today. One, we're going to talk to Spencer a little bit about his polo life. We're also going to talk about something that's very exciting we've all been watching in the last week, and now week 2 of it is
Week
coming
2?
up, and that is the Pro Bike Polo videos,
Hello.
I'm sure everybody who's listening to this has seen it.
of course.
I would hope so. It's kind of like
It's sort of big news. It's sort of a
yeah.
big thing.
It's
like
a must-see.
It's a big step.
Well, CTV.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, let's get
All
it
right.
going, Kaleb.
I'm gonna steal this really quick. So we have Spencer here. Yo, what's
Hey,
up? I
how's it
like your
going?
hat.
Thank you.
It's got a lot of flowers on it.
Yeah, it's a good hat.
It's like a tablecloth. I like it. So real quick, let's hop into this really fast. I know the answer to like all these questions, but I'm just gonna ask them anyway because that's what I do over here.
Yep.
That's what he does.
What club are you from?
Well, I'm from Columbus.
Damn, imagine that.
Who would have thought?
So all right, so obviously you're from here. I'm gonna change this up and I'm gonna dig deep into this little questions bag. What is your favorite city to play in?
Oh, man. I really like the indie courts. I think they got a good thing going. But Lexington also kind of the obvious
Ooh.
choice because, I mean, they got some beautiful courts.
Yeah, the Polo Palace.
Yeah.
That shit is pretty tight.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so Lexington, this is a pretty tight place.
Mm-hmm.
I know you just played a tournament there
Yes.
in Lexington. What other tournaments have you played in, or like what's your tournament lineup look like?
I think I've only got about 4 tournaments under my belt right now.
That's still good though.
I
Some experience.
feel alright about it.
Nice. Do you know what they are? Like, what have you been to?
I think Equinox last year was my first one. We had the bench tournament, Lady Hawkins, and I think the regional qualifiers. So I think those are the 4.
Nice.
I can't think of anything else.
We've played on a tournament team together. You, me, and Willis. We played that Equinox
Yeah,
tournament
the
together.
3 of us. Oh,
Yeah.
The Come On Dudes have
Yeah.
reunited here on the podcast.
Yeah, come on, comma dudes.
Yeah.
It was a good team, good tournament.
Very, very interesting team name. I'm super
Yes.
stoked on that one.
It was good stuff.
So you played with me and Willis. Who, like, is your favorite? Like, who's your like dream team at pickup or like at a tournament? Who are your 2 wingmen or women of your choice if you could pick them?
I really like playing with Ben and Natalie. That's usually the team that I end up on. Ben,
Grab Attack.
Yeah, Crab Attack, Ben Keller and Natalie Hamilton and myself.
It's a reoccurring team, isn't it?
It's a recurring team.
It's a bitch to get rid of, I'll tell you.
It's, you gotta really.
I've
scrub
used
it
the
out.
ointment. They still keep coming back.
Oh, the crab for the crabs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Crab
a good team. We're all kind of easily aggravated, which can lead to some breakdowns mid game.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
have
always-
noticed-
Breakouts, I think is what you mean.
Yeah, sorry, breakouts and rashes.
Your team usually is kind of has very explosive chemistry.
Oh yeah, we're a little bit grumpy at each other sometimes.
Little, you could say crabby at times.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I've played on a couple teams with Natalie. She's really fun to play with. She's fucking sick in the goal. Everyone does not.
They don't respect the 20-inch
No,
wheels.
they don't respect the wheels. Those wheels are fucking killer.
They're
but
just
then
where they need
she's
to be.
she's just like every time I play with her, she's like moving up to the next level. So
She needs to cut back on the goalie skills.
I know, like that's what
she needs
was
to play
saying.
out more.
we were at the tournament. We played in Cincinnati, and we were playing with her, and she was talking about how she likes to play goal, and I was like, no, fuck
Well,
that.
I mean, if you kill at it, you just do what you got to do.
But
Yeah.
okay, whatever. So, what's your? Do you have any like special polo memories that you want to put in your polo like memory book?
My
Scrapbook?
memory book. Oh man. I think the Equinox wheel explosion
Mm.
was I don't know the guy's name, but
I must have been in the limo
I've
when
never
that happened.
seen
I
so
didn't
many
see that.
spokes break at once, but it happened.
At least half the wheel, I think.
Yeah.
Close to it, if not.
Was it
the
from
whole.
a T-bone or?
I think it was from a mallet, but
Whoa.
it was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I was definitely enjoying a margarita in the limo when that happened because I don't remember.
Yeah, I also that same tournament had Come On Dudes had a really aggressive game with the Cleveland guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's a game I'll never. That's also
That
it's
was-
in my mind.
That was a fun game. You
Yeah.
can well, I mean, I'm a pretty small dude, so I can just kind of run into those guys and
Sort of
they
bounce off.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. They're gigantic
They
humans.
laugh.
Yeah, I think that tournament all around was filled with goodies.
Yeah.
Because the home tournaments are always fun. They're always good to go to. The like not qualifiers because there's it's just fun. There's nothing
It's
at
always
stake there.
That's nice to have people come over.
Yeah.
you know.
It is.
Just come to my house.
Come on over to Columbus,
Yeah.
Equinox. Look us up. We'll have that posted
Yeah,
here. It's going to
it's good
happen this
stuff.
year.
So what is your feeling about the rules that are because they're changing all the time. It seems like now. How do you feel about any of the changes that are being made?
I'm still relatively new to polo, so I think the most recent changes to the rules are the only ones I've been present for.
Which is the crease and the obstruction.
yes, the crease and the obstruction. And I don't know. I'm pro those rules.
Yeah.
They're good. I think it makes gameplay a lot smoother and a lot more intentional.
That's
so
true.
Got no complaints on that front.
Yeah, I hate the crease because I always get called on it.
Well,
I just
Yeah,
can't
I
seem.
like the
I
crease.
cannot get my ass out of the crease. It's all like my back. They're like your back wheel's in there. I was like, no, it definitely wasn't. You're fucking lying. So I like to sit in front of the goal and like fucking double goalie. What's your style of play that how you do things?
do a lot of sprinting. I think.
Definitely
Sprinting.
fast play with you.
Sprinting and hopping in circles. All those things. And really big shots that don't go anywhere near the goal.
It's all right.
I'm pretty good at
It's
that.
not about the ball going in the goal. It's about how hard you hit the ball towards the goal.
And
I
you don't
wanna-
hit, and as long as you don't hit your front wheel.
Yeah, I just want to look good doing it, you know?
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
That's why you have the flower hat on. That's why That's why we do the things we do is to look fucking
If you don't know
tight.
Spencer, think of Eustace from Courage's Cowardly Dog.
Oh,
Right now, he's got that style going.
Oh no, he does have the hat on. The hat does look like that.
It's,
Mhm.
a,
Uh,
it's a really big bill. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking big. Okay, so you got some tight clothing on. What kind of like stuff do you rock for polo? Like,
I
what
thought you
do
were going to ask what his job was.
No. No, I'm about to ask, like, what kind of, like, polo gear do you wear? Not gear ratio. We've had that mix up many times.
Common mistake.
Don't be a
What
Willis.
Polo gear do you wear? That's, like, gloves, you rock what kind of, that helmet, that kind
Oh,
of
man.
shit.
I got nothing exciting for clothes. I have some Giro Code mountain shoes that are beat to shit for
Yeah.
polo.
Mm.
The carbon soles are starting to splinter, so
Oh, fuck.
definitely a hazard there. I found that out
It's a
scratching.
personal hazard.
Yeah, I've gotten a few splinters. but
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You don't wear a face cage.
I don't wear a face cage.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I just don't like them. They're super uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that either. But that was different. That was at an Equinox. My helmet buttons got caught in the mesh the net that wraps around the court, and I almost broke my neck off. So
weird
fuck
problem to have.
that. Yeah, it was
That is
awful.
Kind of weird one.
I was chasing the ball, just got wrapped up. Never wore helmets. Fuck them. They're
Yeah.
dangerous.
But as far as gear goes, fixed craft mallets and shafts. It's a pretty good way to be, I think.
Yep.
Been really happy with all the stuff I've gotten from them. So
A couple attempts ago of recording this episode, I believe you mentioned that you kind of got in the polo game with some of those polo specific things on the market.
yeah. I forgot we haven't talked about that on this one yet.
See, it's weird, right?
I got into as soon as I got into polo, I was fortunate enough to be able to set up an account with Fixcraft at the shop I was at then. And definitely helped me out.
Helped
Didn't have to
us
use
out.
any PVC or whatever the fuck drywall screws were required at the time.
Shit is dangerous.
Caleb Supplies, I believe.
Yeah, I made a lot of those.
Yeah.
And
so
Josh had a giant nut in his mallet, and every time he would shoot sparks fucking everywhere.
that actually sounds pretty cool. So
No, it's not.
Oh?
Because then he swings that mallet near your face, and you're like, get that shit out of here.
I don't have any metal to spark on my face.
Yeah, exactly. So, how would you like to see the sport progress? Or the
Oh.
hobby progress?
That's kind of interesting.
Sport.
Well, some people don't like that, so, you know.
Appeal to all.
I know.
It's,
That's what I'm
it's
trying.
kinda-
I'm
it's kinda
trying.
difficult to I don't know. On one hand, it would be very cool if polo became a bit more popular of a sport, but it's also, part of the allure, the charm of it is
Mhm.
that it is not a commodified,
It's not.
sport.
Commodified.
Well,
Ooh.
I don't know. There's
No, yeah. It's like the charm of not having to, you know,
You have
Have
to
it-
explain most people what it is you're doing on the weekends.
right.
yeah. They're like, yo, you play bike polo? And it's like, yeah, what the fuck is that? It's like, you're going to go play ultimate frisbee? It's like, everybody knows what that is, so.
Yeah. I am
know.
very excited to see more polo companies popping up,
Mhm.
and I think it's kind of hard to fake it for polo, So if you're starting up a company, the chances are you're probably a polo player.
Yeah.
So that's I feel pretty good about that. Hopefully it continues to grow. I'd love to see more people playing polo because I'd love to do it every fucking weekend.
Yeah. I've kind of been on that lately. Just every weekend I'm at a tournament and shit, and
It's really fun.
I love it. It's the bomb.
Yeah, I wish there were a lot more tournaments.
What bike are you? What's your polo bike?
I have Lightfoot 700C polo bike.
Australia.
Yep, they're they're good bikes. I also getting a rust belt, so should be shipping out in the next couple weeks. Pretty excited.
Oh gosh.
It's a hand-me-down. Yes.
Oh yeah, you get Ryan Dunbar, previously of Cleveland, right?
Yes. Early generation, from what I understand. It
Nice.
Looks pretty rough. Yeah. Looks like it's seen some shit.
It's a
As a
workhorse.
rust belt should.
Dude,
Yeah,
you-
it's a workhorse.
Yeah, but it should be pretty fun.
That's
You're
what
gonna
we
get that build up. It's gonna look sick.
That's what we need is another goddamn rust belt in Columbus.
Hashtag Rust Cult.
God fucking damn it. All right, so I don't know. You got anything else you want to say to this fucking polo world?
I hope to see a lot of people at Equinox.
Yeah,
Should be
actually,
pretty fun.
that would be tight. You should definitely come to
Equinox in Columbus.
It's a
Come
good
on
fun
out.
time. You can go dance at Axis with us.
Mhm.
We'll hang out with you.
It'll be a big old
You
party.
can be on the podcast. That can happen to you.
This can be you.
This where Spencer's sitting right now in this creepy ass basement. This can be you.
I'm not even tied up.
We will buy you beer to come sit in this basement with us. So, all right. Thanks, Spencer. Thanks for coming out and hanging out in this basement.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking
Multiple
weird.
times. Thanks for
Yeah.
your patience. We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Spencer's a good guy.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, no
Psyched on
problem.
what you're doing. I hope you guys keep it up.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Spence.
We'll keep going as long as someone likes it.
But
I
hey, don't
think
go
that-
anywhere, Spence. We're going to talk about a couple other things you got to chime in on here about.
Cool.
Yeah, which is something really exciting in the polo world right now, and that is the
The pro videos.
ooh Spencer getting right into
Look
it.
at you.
Whoa.
Like you own the place.
They are.
God, maybe we no. Turn his mic down. I don't want to hear him anymore.
You can. There's a door.
All right. Yeah. So the pro stuff. It's
Yeah,
pretty tight.
It is very cool. Now, since we've again been a little bit delayed on release of this episode, we've all seen the first one. I believe the
Yes.
first
Yes.
released video of the pro stuff.
The split shots versus
Corgoils.
Corgoils.
Yes.
Okay, and the second one is out now. I personally haven't seen it. Willis, I believe you have.
I have seen it. Means versus the Guardians.
That's a good game.
It was. The Means came. I was really shocked. Means came right out the shoot, scored 3 goals, like boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh wow, this is this stuff was happening what in January, February.
Yeah, it was in the winter.
And so I kept up with it through Podium, and I just can't remember who won these games. So I'm like really excited to actually watch them. The Means came out and went 3 goals up, and then Cody and Dustin Riggs with Chris Simpson they took over. I think it ended up being like 8-4.
Ah, damn it! I didn't want you to fucking
Oh,
spoil
I
this
know.
for me.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to fucking
I'm
watch
sorry.
that.
Spoilers.
Jesus
Spoilers.
Christ!
I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. I apologize.
It's
Damn
okay.
it.
The scores were posted, right?
Yeah.
Before
I
the
mean,
videos came out?
they're already out there.
Yeah, and they both have.
Whatever,
Big scrap.
Spencer.
But no. But I forgot who won too. So I'm sorry, Caleb.
Jesus
sorry.
Christ! No, there's no reason for me to watch it now.
But I was really excited. The second one, I was really excited to watch. You could tell that they've already done one, and now they're going into the second one, and everything is just running like clockwork. It's fantastic.
Nice.
The production quality is amazing. So thank you for putting this out, letting us be able to see. Because I didn't think we were going to be able to see it. I thought they were just going to package it, send it out to market. So I'm really happy we're able to see this.
Because I remember when I heard about it, I was like really, really wanted to watch it, and I would have paid money to watch it, and the fact that I don't have to is really nice. And
you almost ended up in Kansas, didn't you?
yeah, me and Josh Jackson from Columbus, we almost hopped in a car in a fucking snowstorm and drove to Kansas to watch that, which would have been really cool. But now that I don't have to drive to Kansas to watch it, that's even better.
That's
so
best case scenario.
Yeah. But I'm really excited that this is like happening and stuff, and it would be very exciting for me if somehow we can play polo in the X Games.
That would be pretty sweet.
Well, cycle ball is an Olympic sport, and
You mean rad ball, the weird like bike soccer?
yeah, cycle ball. It's a
Okay.
What?
I didn't know it was. I just thought everyone called it rad ball.
no, it's called cycle ball. It's a 3-on-3.
This is a polo podcast. Can you stop?
I'm just saying, polo is way cooler and could definitely be.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right. That sport is whatever.
It's very cool. Look it up if you haven't.
No, it super is, and like everyone is like shocked when they see it. But polo is definitely number one.
Yeah.
Like for real.
I'll say.
But
Yeah. Caleb, something you were talking about in a previous discussion about the pro stuff is that the commentary on at least the first episode I can speak of.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about how that?
Yeah, I really liked the commentary, and you can really tell that they're trying to appeal to like a new audience because they talk about it as if it's like, they're trying to appeal to us, very aware, and like obviously we fucking play polo, so we know how the rules go and everything, but they're also trying to appeal to a new audience of people, and I really like that because I think like sometimes when you watch sports and you don't like really understand what's going on and you're watching it just fucking doesn't make any sense. So I really like I don't need to appreciate that they do that, but I really do, because for them to do that for an audience of people that doesn't watch it, it's like you can tell that they're really trying to make it like an accessible thing. And I think it also speaks to the video that they tacked on at the end, where they talk about like how much it costs to build a polo bike, so it doesn't seem, because I feel like when people come to polo, they're like, oh, I need my own bike, and like I don't even know how to do that. And so I think that even though they didn't really go into detail with it, I think the fact that they did that is very helpful and just important for our sport and everything.
Yeah,
so.
I couldn't agree more. And having been, we've all are pretty experienced with polo. It wasn't something that I felt was dumbed down in any way or boring. It was entertaining to me. I still liked watching that last segment and like, oh, this is cool.
No,
what is
exactly.
he gonna talk about?
When it ended, I was like, oh, it's over. And then that came on, and I was like, sweet, extra stuff for me to watch. Like,
yeah,
because I don't know. It was kind of nice to watch, because when you're watching it, you're like, oh yeah, my polo bike was kind of like that.
Yeah,
it was like a pure fix that he had that was built up like kind of like, like not the best ratio, like whatever, and then like you could just watch it go, and you could kind of like point and be like, this is where I am in my polo career, and like, like we're all at this point at like the whatever polo specific and whatever, and it was kind of cool to like see that. And
yeah, and something I didn't think I would enjoy or even know was going to be a part of it that I really liked was the commercials.
Oh, the commercials were fantastic.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, I think everyone's favorite here was the Velocity
and I'm
commercial.
pretty sure that's Cardboard. That's Bruce. He works for Velocity. I'm pretty sure that's him on the bike knocking down the wood slats that reveals
I-
the velocity.
I want a cool goal like that. That makes a cool noise when I shoot at it.
I really liked that one, and I really liked. Did you? Oh, you guys haven't watched the second one.
Are there different commercials for
Well,
the
there's
second
one
Commercial
fix-
spoiler.
This is a commercial
There it goes.
spoiler.
Oh, I'm
There
taking my
it is.
headphones out. I don't know if you hear this.
But Sean from Fixcraft does one, and he's standing in front of goal, and he has a shaft, and he's explaining the history of polo mallets.
Okay, I'm actually excited about that.
It's really cool. It's
think
very straightforward, very elementary,
I think this
explaining how the mallets have come from being bamboo all the way up to what we now have.
I think this just shows how fucking nerdy we are about this shit. It's like kind of making me like sad and really happy
Lecture
at the
on
same
polo
time.
mallet shafts.
It's like,
Sign me up.
sign me up for that shit. But I
And
don't
there's
know.
another one, the Bike Polo CNK. They have like the apparel. They look like the Ralph Lauren polo shirts, but it's for Bike Polo. I'd never heard of the company, and I went and looked them up, and it's some pretty cool shit.
There's advertising for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Money.
money. But I don't know. Overall, I thought it was super awesome, and I am super excited that I can get it for free
Yeah.
because like I don't know. I would have been so sad having heard about the whole thing and then it not being accessible. I would have been very upset because we've all been waiting for this thing to come out since it got recorded.
Can we? I don't know this. Can we? Are they downloadable?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I
I'll probably
don't-
be picking up a permanent copy anyhow. So
Yeah.
Oh
can-
yeah, that's
are
right.
they
They're gonna
coming out on hard copy?
Yeah, are they?
that's I was under that assumption. Maybe not.
I hope so. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I would.
If so,
I would
but
be
do
okay
it.
with that. That's like a piece of history.
Right.
To Netflix.
But yeah, watch.
That actually, you know what? Fuck, that's what we need
straight,
to do.
Oh,
Pirate-
send
like
it
just
straight to Netflix. That'd be
Well,
sweet.
I'm gonna drop this one for everybody who doesn't know. Netflix now has the Plan B skate video.
Oh,
I s-
really?
I actually saw that. I didn't watch it, but I
Sweet
saw it.
video, and they have a couple of downhill videos, which are also pretty cool.
Yeah, I fuck with that downhill stuff. Like
Yeah.
for real, it's so good.
Anyway, yeah,
Yeah. So
maybe someday Polo on Netflix.
I don't know, and I think that's one of the things that from watching this is really interesting is like you're trying to like tell, you know, if somebody is flipping through the channels, if they would stop and watch it.
They would probably stop and watch
I
it.
think they would. 'Cause
It's
like
too
people-
unique to just.
Well,
flip
yeah,
through
and
it.
that's the thing that you kind of notice if your polo court in your home city is anywhere near like a high traffic area, is how many people stop and are like, oh, is it cool if I Instagram you? Is it cool if I put you on my Snapchat?
I think we're in a hip hop rap video. Columbus local rapper.
No,
Were you
we
there
are.
for
Oh, I
it?
think
no,
we
we
are.
definitely
Yeah.
are. I was actually just thinking about that yesterday.
Did that ever get posted?
I think so,
Mm.
but I think it's not great.
We're great though.
Yeah, we slayed in that video for real. But I don't know. So I think the number of people that stop and like actually look at it, and for the amount of time that they watch it, is enough that it would be sweet. Plus, I could totally see the videos that are online right now being on ESPN at like
4 in the morning.
4 in.
Well,
like,
I mean,
Father's Day.
if anything, this is a really good showing, and I think a good example of what it really could be. This is almost just ready to go right on
Yeah.
on ESPN. Whatever. I mean, whatever it is. I remember just seeing, what is that they call that? It's like ice skating, but it's Red Bull does it. It's like a downhill type. What is
Oh,
that called? It's
the crushed ice.
yeah. Like
I cannot believe I know what you're talking about.
I
right
was
now.
looking at that and I'm like, man, that is super. What is this?
Yeah,
and I
it's
just
like
sat,
full contact.
watched the entire thing. 2
it's-
hours later.
It is super fucking weird. I know what you're talking about. But yeah,
It's sweet.
I don't know. And I'm just going to go back on this.
I think-
I really want to talk to Sway when I play bike polo.
And
Like-
that was another cool part about the pro thing is Malachi did the interviews with players afterwards. I did enjoy that.
Yeah. No, but like I would be like super okay with like, just like you play a game, come off the court, and that's just another thing of like I want it to be a little more, like mainstream and stuff, and I think that would be really fun, but I don't know.
Like
No?
Polos for the
No, I
children.
think X Games would be a good place for it to sort of be born out into the public knowledge.
I think so, and I think
Be a
that
good fit.
if that were to happen, it would definitely be like like not a big thing for the first like year or two, but I think eventually it could be, kind of big maybe.
It'd be interesting to see where, and I we're just kind of making this up as we go, but if it goes into X Games, there's going to be like, you got to qualify for X Games League, and you got to do those.
You
kind
got to
of tournaments.
qualify for NAs.
So it's like, okay, so
and-
NAH, how's that going to fit in? I think the governing body, at least for our rule set and what we go by, is NAH. So who knows who's gonna host bike polo?
Would you, if it got on the, if it got onto the X Games, would you want to see a 3v3 format or a 5-team bench?
Ooh.
I think
Man.
5-team bench makes a lot of sense.
I mean 5-man. 5-man
bench.
Yeah,
Sorry.
5-man bench with 30-minute games. I think that format works out pretty well for, being broadcast. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more
Yeah.
difficult to
I
coordinate.
don't know, because like as much as I do like the bench format, I really kind of like the 3v3 thing. Like
It's history, it's tradition.
it is, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it might just be because I hate being benched.
It is tough.
That might be what it is.
Who knows? I mean, if we're looking for universal appeal, longer games may be better, or they might be something that's like, this is kind of going on too long.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know.
That is a really
I
good
vote
point
for
though.
3v3. That's my vote. I like team bench, and I like how this pro format is going with it. But just for my own personal taste, playing like I would ever be on the X Games.
Never know, Willis. You never know.
They got a C League. So I'm big on 3v3 because you get a team that you're used to, and you constantly play. And you don't have to worry about coming on and off. But
Yeah.
that's just my personal preference.
You know what's coming into my mind is like singles doubles tennis right now. Like I'm thinking,
Oh
why
yeah.
do we have to have?
Oh,
You know,
why?
could
Why
have-
choose? Why choose? When you
Exactly.
could just do both.
It's like, hey, you guys
That's a
killed
good
it
point.
in the 3v3, but you're
That's
the
really
5-team
true.
bench is not your thing, but it's definitely a totally valid playing deal.
that's a good
I don't
idea.
know. Boom.
Nice comparison.
Why
Paul.
choose when you can have both? I like the way you think, Paul.
There you go.
But I don't know. I know for some people that like polo is like a hangout thing and like very,
It's
like
very community based.
yeah, exactly. So and I'm perfectly okay with that. I love that about it. That's one of the things that I really like. But I do really enjoy the high like level of competition that you get at the bigger tournaments. And I think it's great going to the smaller tournaments. Me and Paul, we just went to one in Cincinnati and it was fucking
Cincinnati
it was
three-way.
fucking awesome. But then again, like you go to a qualifying tournament and like you can like feel the like
Oh, it's different for sure.
you can feel it.
Hey, not to take up too much time, but just real quick, you guys should give a couple minutes here to the Cincinnati Three-Way because it is such a unique tournament. I've never been there.
Yeah, now that we're bringing it up, it is kind of interesting. Three-way, right? Okay, that's the title. It is not just polo. It's you got a team 3v3. You got polo,
And then you move to the foosball table.
custom made.
Yeah, 3v3.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
it's got a mutual.
Yeah, there's one like rod you have to fight over in the middle.
It's cool.
Really weird.
Then if there's a tie, it's best 2 out of 3. If there's a tie, one person wins the foosball, one person wins the polo. It goes to flip cup.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's where champions are crowned, but whatever.
It's very unique. I've never heard another polo tournament like this.
Yeah, and it is interesting because it's not like any of the other tournaments, and like there's like we have Equinox. It's like very like homegrown. It's like we just hang out with our friends and play polo.
Yep.
And then there's like the qualifier for your region, which is very like competitive. It's still hang out and have fun stuff, which I don't think if it wasn't like that, we wouldn't have the people here that we have, and we
Yeah.
wouldn't enjoy
And
like
it's
seeing people
accessible.
at tournaments. Yeah, exactly.
Not everyone. You don't have to be like pro level, I guess
Yeah.
we'll say, and still be able to go to one of those qualifiers
Yeah.
and have a good time.
Plus, I like the fact, like, when you're in a football team and you go and you travel, you, like, stay at a hotel or whatever. It's not the same as, like, when you go play polo in another city, you, like, sleep on your friend's couch.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of something that's, like, very nice about it. And that I think nobody really is like, oh, man, I really don't. Like, and if you do, get a fucking hotel room, whatever. But I do like that, polo is, it's very,
It's more than just a game.
yeah, it's about, like, making friends, like, all over and stuff. It's super cool.
Like Spencer over there.
I'm a
Whatever.
friend.
We're not friends with you, Spencer.
I love you, Spencer.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
Well, this episode is gonna be a little bit of a short one. We've got a decent amount of stuff we have to talk about moving forward, and to avoid any other potential digital conflicts that we may incur while recording, we're gonna sign off on here. Please, again, if you have any comments, criticisms, whether it be positive or negative, it'd be much appreciated. You can email us at theshufflepolocast@gmail.com.
Or reach us on Twitter at theshuffler614.
And then if you want to look at us and see our faces, you can hit us on Instagram. I don't know what the
At the Shuffle Polo Cast on Instagram.
nice.
And just a big shout out to Memphis Bike Polo and Thunder Bay Bike Polo out of Decatur. We see you guys. Thanks for following us, listening in, and tweeting us all over the place. We really appreciate you guys and everybody else who takes the time to give us a listen. We're trying to get trying to get us on iTunes, and so you can, instead of just sitting down for an hour, you can actually carry us with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're working on legitimizing that. Hopefully we'll get you a downloadable copy of this you can take with you, whether it be from iTunes. Hopefully iTunes. We should be able to do that. We know what we need to do. We just all super busy, but we love that you can sit down and listen to us as of now on the
Congrats,
YouTube.
Bruce Wall.
Yeah. Shouts out. But yeah, you can be on the show, so be on this show.
Yes, please. We
That's right.
we can do Skype calls. We actually have a potential special guest from a faraway land who might be joining us via Skype. So best way to probably get a hold of us if you want to do the Skype thing from another town is going to be the Gmail.
And you'll probably see us at North Americans in
Yeah.
Lexington.
Another thing we hope to make our way out to. More
Set up shop.
tournament
Get you guys
presence.
All right. Thanks for hanging out, Spencer. Thanks
Yeah.
for chilling in this
Thanks,
creepy-ass
Spence.
basement.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Hell
So this is Paul Lisska.
Kaleb Christensen.
I'm Spencer Lucas.
And the Willis.
Have a good one, folks.
Sweet.